Guys, how you doing? Right, back again. Yeah, I do apologise for the lighting there because it is absolutely terrible. Unless I try and get it to switch that line. I don't know. See if that makes any difference. Yeah, bit of difference. It works. Anyway. Right. It's been a long time coming. Basically, I was going to do a video in between Christmas and New Year, like I said on my last video, but I ended up basically fairly ill and working pretty much most of it. So I was like going to work, coming home and just thinking, fuck it, I'll crawl into bed. That's essentially what I did. Crawled into bed, went to sleep. But anyway, I'm back again. Let you know, I've actually sorted out the slips for the the gift box thing with my 100 subscribers, which I was going to do between Christmas and New Year, but didn't get the fucking chance. But that will be getting done in my next video, so watch out for that. That will be getting done. That'll be a live draw, hopefully, after this one. Hopefully that'll be next weekend as well, so won't have to worry about that. Anyway, sorry. What I'm going to do, basically everything that pretty much me and the missus, or joint presents that we got over Christmas, basically. Pickups, games, DVDs, all that kind of stuff. You know the drill. I did it last year. It's all good. But anyway, now, starting with one, technically I've had this present for a while. Basically this was an early birthday present off, or Christmas present if you prefer, off my missus, which generally I had way before Christmas. I think it was November-ish or something, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it was November. See, I'm losing days. It works. But anyway, the thing in question is basically my tablet. Basically, she bought me a tablet, which was actually quite impressive. Basically, Samsung Galaxy Tab 4. It does everything I want it to do, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, that's the first one. I've been after a new tablet since I got rid of the last one, which was running very, very slow at the time. I was actually doing my videos on that tablet before I got rid of it until I got my phone. But yeah, it's all good now. But yeah, got that, and it's doing me justice pretty much. Hopefully it won't slow down as fast as the Lenovo one I had before, but we'll see. Now, moving on, these are a joint present for me and the missus. If it weren't for the missus, I would not be into this series whatsoever, but I ended up laughing my fucking face off, and I think once I did wee a little as well, but you know, I'll get to that later. You know, it's one of them. But anyway, sorry if you can't hear me right well. I do apologise. It's throat and nose. Don't worry about it. It's on its way out, which, you know, I've been worse. But anyway, moving on. The series in question is, I don't know if you can actually see it. You can see it in that mirror down there. You can, can't you? Like, yeah. But is Mrs. Brown's Boys. This one in particular is season 1 and 2, and it's also got the first Christmas special, or specials that were in there as well. Like I said before, if it wasn't for my missus, I would not be into this series. It is by far, it reminds me of the old comedy, but a little bit more crude comedy than like Only Fools and Horses and basically Faulty Towers and Open All Hours and stuff like that. But it reminds me of that old days of comedy. It's constructive comedy, but then they kind of throw a little bit of crude humour in there as well. It's actually pretty impressive. But we ended up getting that one. She also ended up getting season 3, which, yeah, all good. Right. And then you've also got the 2 Christmas specials, which she actually bought after Christmas. She actually bought that with part of the Christmas money that we got. We actually already had one of them. It actually came as a single disc, and basically we found this one. And we got it for a better price than we did for the single one, so, you know, why not? And then you've also got basically the live one. There's also another live one which is up there somewhere. But you get the drift. And then, obviously, if you know of that series, you're going to know of that, which is the movie of it. Normally when movies like this tend to jump the gun and kind of appear in cinema, they change a lot. Hence the reason with the whole LEG thing, which, if everybody remembers that, yeah, I don't like the LEG movies. I hate them. I hate the LEG movies, and shit like Borat and fucking crap like that. it annoys me because it's not humour. It's just fucking idiotic, basically. But that's just me. But this one, it keeps the elements of the series. It keeps everything pretty much the same, but throws a little bit more, I don't know, emphasis on the whole kind of like humour. It just keeps the humour and enhances it in so many ways. It's a really good series, and if you haven't seen it, go and get it. Go now. Just buy it. Simple. So I'm gonna pop those over there so you get a face for me. But lucky you can't catch this. Yeah. But anyway, now if you remember before Christmas, I did a video which included the new Assassin's Creed game for the PS3, which was Rogue. And mind the noise in the background. Basically, I got the PS4 version of Assassin's Creed Unity, which I thought, oh, I'd get the standard edition because obviously I'd only just got a new job at the time. We were a bit scarce on money, but no, I'll put that into frame there and lean back. I ended up getting the Notre Dame edition, which was actually pretty impressive. Basically, obviously, it comes with the game. It comes with, basically, I'll show you. Now, you guys already know I'm into my statues. I like my Assassin's Creed statues, and that is the one I ended up getting with the Notre Dame edition, with him stood on the, like, lion head, with the French flag and the sword there. But, yeah, along with that, you get, like, stuff like art books and things like that, but I'm not going to go into too much detail, because obviously it's not an unboxing, but the fact is, I wasn't expecting to get that particular one at the time because I had only just got a new job and it was a bit of a pain in the neck, really. But you know, that's life, and I ended up getting it. So let's pop that down there so it don't fall. There we go. But yeah, I ended up getting that, which I haven't had the chance to play because if you guys remember, a good few months before Christmas, my PlayStation 3 decided to wipe its hard drive. So I'm currently playing through all the Assassin's Creeds again. At the moment, I'm on Brotherhood. I'm completed number 1, completed number 2, and now I'm on Brotherhood. So hopefully I'll be off that and onto Revelations soon. Should be fun. Anyway, moving on. Oh, just for that there, that's the actual game that goes with it as well. That was in the case, but I've actually uncased that to see if there was any codes or anything in it. So I'll pop that on there. The next one is basically a series that I'd love to bits, simple as. Been after the game for a while and I was unsure whether to buy it or not because it's always gone at a high price, a stupid price more than anything, and it really annoys me. So I ended up waiting. Got Gran Turismo 6, which cost me a tenner. When I originally found it, I was going to pay less than that because that's what it's priced at, but Having Git at work decided to put it up. So I won't mention him on here because he'll probably kill me, but still, he put it back up and that was annoying, but I got that, it was all good. Still less than I'd pay anywhere else for it. I think Game was on it for nearly 18 quid, so, you know, I got it cheaper. Next one is another series which I do like, but it's been one of them which is touch and go every now and then. The PlayStation 1 versions of this game weren't too impressed with. The PS2 ones, however, were pretty good. And that is Ridge Racer 7. Now, the only thing I don't get about this series is the fact that Ridge Racer 6 was released on the Xbox 360, and it's a little bit weird. It's very, very strange how that actually happened as a franchise. Considering that Namco were pretty much exclusive to PlayStation at one point, and I don't know, they kind of mixed it up a bit, but still got that. The next one. Now, this I've been waiting for a while, and this year I'm hoping it'll be the year of the final chapter of this series. If it isn't Square Enix, I swear to God, there's going to be fucking hell to pay. It's that simple. There is going to be a brawl online and in Japan because I'm going to come over there, I'm going to beat Square Enix's officers senseless. Yeah, you can tell I'm passionate about it, can't you? But anyway, also I got, if you can see that, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix, which I've been after for ages, and I actually got the special edition of it, which was pretty impressive. Well, limited edition, should I say. But I was a little bit gutted with the special edition, because the special edition the first time round came with an art book, And you might be thinking, oh well, what did this one come with? Well, that's where the kind of similarities end. They kind of shortchange you for the limited on this, because you get the like snazzy box. It's a thicker box. It's quite a nice box, if I'm honest. But we don't buy shit for the box, do we? Obviously, you get the game, which comes in that case. And if you remember correctly, when I unboxed my last one, the actual case to it was an art book, and the actual disc was in like a, I don't know, fixed case at the back of the art book. That not so much. It just comes with your disc and your case in there. Now, this is where it gets a little bit skeptical, because you do pay more for the limited edition, but the only thing you manage to get out of it is a pin. Now, not that I'm complaining, it's actually quite a nice pin. It's, you know, it's like holographic, and it's really, really nice. Cast metal pin. But you would have thought for the higher price that they'd give you just that little bit more, you know, just to prove it all out. But what I will say is Kingdom Hearts 3 should technically be coming out this year. If not at the end, hopefully sooner. Now, to be honest, I'm choking my guts up. No, to be honest, I'm hoping for Kingdom Hearts 3. Whether that happens or not, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm dead hoping it is. You know what I mean? It's one of them, but we'll see. But, you know, I have passion for the series. I don't know. I'm kind of one of those people which gets really passionate about a certain series and loves it to bits. But hopefully there has been a lot of people saying that it will come out this year. Seems like it was meant to be a PS3 exclusive originally. It didn't come to be, did it? So, but still, hopefully. What I do know is it is coming out on PS4 and Xbox One this time around, which is kind of a little bit weird, because obviously the Xbox didn't actually get the series in the first place, and they've not actually got the HD remixes either, so we'll see how that goes. Pardon me. Now, moving on to something, I don't normally cover things like this, but it's one of those scenarios. These are generally things that I care about on this channel, as you well know. But I've started to get back into a lot of music that I used to listen to back in the day, and basically, I'm not on about old music, I'm just on about alternative music that nobody really hears of, very often these days anyway. One of which is being the band Incubus, which I actually got another album of theirs. I've got 2 of their albums now, but I've never really had the chance to really get into them. As a kid, I had a lot of shit going on back there, so I didn't really have that chance to be who I wanted to be. So, the CDs that I'm picking up now, you might think, oh, CDs, yeah, well, that's just me. But the CDs was Incubus, and that was the album Science, which has a certain shade of green on it, which I love that song to bits. It's mad, it's mental, and it's everything that I would love to be, but aren't. And I also got a late birthday present, technically, because it came out of birthday money off somebody. Only cost me around about £5, but I've been after the album for quite a while, and I've not really had that much chance to get it. And when I went looking for it, it turned out it needed to be an import from America, which I was a bit shit about. But the band in question is 3 Days Grace, and the album Life Starts Now. It's one of the best albums they've ever done, personally. They do almost like alternate rock, and they kind of tell the true story of how life is, whether you like it or not. They're going to tell you what they've been through, how they've been through it, and all that kind of thing. It's really, really good. But I love that band to bits, completely without a doubt. Normally I have certain bands which I think, oh, do I really like them? That band I can't fault at all, normally. So, yeah, I ended up picking up those as well. Pardon me. No, I ended up picking up those as well. So, that's everything, guys. Especially the things that basically my missus has got me into as well. The Mrs. Brown's Boys, but, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Been nice to come back and do another video, if I'm honest. Been a while. hopefully, my plan is anyway, to get this draw done for the people that actually put their names down. If you do get drawn, if you haven't seen the video, I'll probably notify you on YouTube anyway. Find you on Facebook, Twitter maybe. You know, I'm not on Twitter fully yet, so we'll see how that goes. But like I say, we'll see how that goes, and like I said, my next video will be that draw. So hopefully, guys, we'll get that sorted, and I shall see you guys in another video. In the meantime, guys, happy gaming, happy New Year, because I haven't said it, and I hope you had a great Christmas. See you later, guys.